Hello everyone, welcome back to Techopolis. Between episodes, did some stuff over here. Did an induction smelter, a pulverizer, and a multi-servo. This multi-servo's got one of these gear molds in it, right? Because we needed gears, so I set up a bunch of gear patterns right here. I've also added a few patterns to a couple of crafters, so this one here that makes plates, or, you know, these things. I've set the patterns up for the plates needed for a few crafts, right? I also have over here patterns for, yeah, all of the dusts that we need for the crystalline dust, because that was going to be a pain. None of these are upgraded, by the way, so I should probably go and figure that one out and upgrade them. I don't think you need that. Yeah. This one, I've just put a bunch of alloys in, because we're going to need all of those alloys. And I've just set off the craft for the elite Technium. And I can't remember which one I put it in. Is it this one? Yeah, it's in this one. So that will come straight into this. We'll make ourselves our first elite Technium. That would be so cool to start the episode off with. Is a brand new elite Technium. In fact, we can watch it happen. So it's going to create us a couple of these crystalline dust things, which is going to actually go in this one. Or is it... Actually, I think it's a combiner, right? So it'd be this one right here. And there you go. It's doing it right now. It's losing power slightly, but not by much. I still haven't put the upgrades in the ones under here. Another thing that I did do is I'm using magmatics over here. And I've got an an exporter with lava on those, so I don't actually need an ender tank anymore, so I should probably do that over here as well. Another thing that I figured out is I probably don't need these anymore. Now that we've set these up, I realise what we could have done is we probably could have just done a bunch of induction smelters and interfaces. So although saying that, I don't know if any of these... So this one here, can you induction smelt this? Ah, you can't. Okay, so it's not a big waste of time then. I know a few of them you can. This one here, for example, you can induction smelt the osmium, and that will create... And you can, like, double it or duplicate it by putting in cinnabar. And we're getting loads of cinnabar, I'm guessing. Yeah, look at that. Tons. But yeah, that is everything crafting. Oh, you need a ton of power though, don't you? How much power are you using right now? 600? Whoa. That's a lot right there. Okay, well, I'll wait for this to finish and then we'll be back in a sec. There we go. I forgot it would come straight into our system. But anyway, here it is. This will get us a quest. Yes? No? Wait. Why did you not get us a quest? I also completed this this episode. I think it was between episodes. I completely forgot about this, if I'm honest. I never actually picked up an Osmium Ingot. So when I was moving, I had like a couple of drawers up here, and I was moving a drawer, and I went like this, and I grabbed one of these. But yeah, we completed that quest there. Why did you not... Have I never taken Signalum? Okay. Signalum, let's make some of this. That's going to be coming from this. When that comes out, then we'll get 2 quests. Even better. Sawdust as well. Sawdust. Let's make 8 sawdust. Just so we can get that ticked off. That, by the way, is coming from this. Okay, there's a... Oh, and that got us the Elite Technium quest. Cool. Okay. What else does it want us to do in here? So it wants us to make the upgrades for the solar panels. We actually can do that. Don't know if I want to do that quite yet. But we are going to go and set up a couple of the bits. So you need to use those advanced, no, what are they called? The elite Technium to go buy stuff, right? So we're going to go do that. It wants us to do these, but what does it expect us to do? How does it expect us to get a magma crucible, considering we don't have netherrack? I think what it actually wanted us to do, which is kind of not as possible as it used to be, is, I've seen it in, I cannot remember who, someone else's video that were doing this pack. They flew out to some villages, and there was, like, in the village there was netherrack, and they picked that up, and they used that for their magmatics. No, magma crucibles, that's what I meant. But this is kind of what we're using instead of a magma crucible, so it's fine in my opinion. Blast chiller, we probably should do a blast chiller. I'm sure there's a use for this. Oh, sweet, so you could do that instead. Glowstone, clear black stained glass. Ooh, interesting. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a few bits that we could do in here, but nothing I can see that's... I mean, ice, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we can now start on... that's how you make that. Okay, we should probably teach the recipe for like this. We are going to need some new crafters though, and this is getting like pretty high on power. Maybe we grab our 2 crafters like this, and we do one here and one here. Now let's have a look how much power they take. It should tell us if we find them in here. Oh, they're right at the top. 15, is that each? 15 each, or is it just 15 each by the look of it? 15. That's fine. I did upgrade both of these, by the way, so they both got the reinforced version of this. And I also have a recipe to make those reinforced ones. Reinforced. Oh, and I've got another one in here. Nice. I think we put not a reinforced one, but the integral component. Let's grab one of those. Instantly made it because I had a bunch of gold gears already made, so I can stick one in like that, one in like that, because the induction smelter is redonkulously slow. It's the slowest component in my opinion out of all of these. But yeah, now we can make the elite Technium, I believe, and I think we just tell it to make like 6. You are missing charge. Oh, okay, because it needs the printed silicon, and this is what we're using for printed silicon. That does remind me, we should probably upgrade our gem. What do you call it? This thing, gem miner. We should upgrade this. Do we need a higher tier? I know we need power for these once you upgrade them. We could also speed this up. Okay, let me do that. Let me grab our elite. Speed it up using the elite. I think that's how we could make it quicker. 30%. So it should make it 30% faster. Or is it? I might time it. It looks like it's much faster. Because if we take this out, it's like tick, 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 tick. And then we do this one, and it's like tick, 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 tick. You can see it like right here when you look at it. Anyway, I'm going to leave that in there. We're going to do another one of those. Just one. Because we should have everything. This does take a while for it to like process stuff, because it needs to process all of the sawdust. It then needs to do... Yeah, it's going to have to do 8. Because I've told it to make 2 recipes at once, right? Oh, and this here is making us the... Yeah, these things. That's going to run out of power, so that's going to be a little bit of a bottleneck. Anyway, that is automated, I believe. Is there anything that isn't automated in this? That's automated, that's automated, that is automated. That is also, but is there anything that we've missed from here? I mean, obsidian is not automated. Well, it is, but it's over above us, right? Steel is as well. Ah, I didn't make the aluminium plates. Let's make those. Plate. Am I blind? Is it not even in here? Alumin. That one. And we can pop that over here in this. Oh, this is getting pretty chock-a-block right now. Might have to upgrade that to one of our iron crafters at some point. That's a point. I wanted to see how much more. What? Okay, so the iron crafters are literally 3 more FE per tick. Probably could have used these everywhere. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and make one of these tier 4s, which means I am gonna set up all of the recipes for the miners. So let me go off and do that, and then I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that wasn't actually as many crafts as I thought it would be, so it's just these ones here. This one, they added this in, obviously. The stone, cobblestone makes a stone pickaxe head thing. They added this as a recipe, so that's pretty good. The rest of them were, again, pretty easy to just set up. And we have everything. I did add this last one. We've got everything we can for the tier 4, actually. So we can request a tier 4 if we wanted to, I believe. Did I not tell it to do an elite Technium already? Oh, maybe it needs to finish, and then it'll be... Oh, that's the fluid grid. Yeah. Once it finishes, it'll recognize that it's got one. And then we can make a tier 4 miner. Okay, whilst that, like, processes, let's have a look. Oh, wow, it's so quiet up here. Let's have a look and see what it says in the market. So we've got all of these we've already done. Okay, so diamond, emerald, uranium. Oh, I didn't think about that. Uranium, that's pretty good. And zinc. Why has it got zinc? What's zinc used for? Oh, cool. You can make power stuff with it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And I'm guessing the uranium one, wherever it is, this one. Oh, come on. Uranium, which is here. Oh, okay. So it does, it's the mechanism. Oh, wait, that's just, yeah. Is there not a... I wonder what the miner does for that. Oh god, we're gonna have to go find it. Uranium clusters? Okay, what do these ones do? Ah, uranite extractor. I'm guessing that's what we could do with it. Or you can crush it. Or pulverize it, I guess. Unless there's no pulverizing recipe. Oh, there is. Okay, so that's pretty good. So the uranium itself can be either converted into uranite, which is, you know, what is used for power, as in power. And then there's uranium dust, which you use in Mekanism. Gotcha. Nice. And I think those are the only 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 4 of them that are needed. And then after that, you get into the nether, and then the end. And I think the end is the last one. And then you get the... I think it's called the ultimate Technium. Final Technium. End Technium and then Final Technium. And then this one is used for a bunch of stuff like Creative Controller. It might actually be worth doing that once we get here because we're going to be using a ton of power. Oh, never mind. We could just use this instead and we'll have a creative energy cell. Perfect. Okay, sweet. And then what's this? Okay, the plate isn't used for anything. Good to know. I think this one here. Which one is it that you get like the flight ring? At flight. It is this one, the ultimate Technium. Which one's the ultimate Technium? Is that before you get to... Oh, no way. After this one. Yeah, that's really good for us then. After... How'd you get yellow cake? Oh, we'll come back to that. But after... Elite, which we've done. Wow, okay. We can get to the ultimate very, very soon then. And then... This should be really easy to make then. Oh, wow. Okay, how do we... Wait, was that... That'll be it right there, is the netherite. I don't know how we get netherite, but... Guessing it's not going to be easy as such. There's no way to get the ancient debris, I don't think. And this is the only way to get netherite scrap. Okay, that's added by Tinkers. Ancient debris, which comes from mining ancient debris ore, which I'm guessing we can't get yet. We might have to buy that. Well, we probably will have to buy that. I also keep knocking this dude about a little bit, so I'm trying to push him back into his little safe haven. No, over a bit more. Oh, too far. I don't want you falling off, so... that'll do. So, if we go back to this... Ancient debris. Okay, so that we actually do need to get one more higher than the ultimate. But we're getting there, though. We're getting there. I can see that this series is going to end probably in, like, 10 more episodes or so. Maybe before, maybe after. I don't know. Well, when I say maybe after, I mean only a little bit after, not like 50 episodes, right? But still, I think we're making lots of progress. That's still crafting. Okay, it's doing its thing right here now. Just needs a lot of power. Ooh. Whilst we look at that, let's have a look at Flux Networks, because... Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. I really want to get into Flux Networks. I love Flux Networks. I think it's one of my favourite mods of all time. But that is quite a little ways off. Maybe we get that next? Because atomic alloys aren't actually that difficult to make once we've got diamonds. And we can get diamonds soon, so yeah, we're gonna be A-OK. Right, anyway, let me let this sort of finish. And I will also probably go and try and set up all of the rest of the automations that I forgot for, like, the basic Technium. I don't think I've got everything 100% automated for this, so I need to set the treated wood back up. And seared brick, I need to set that one back up as well. Bronze I've got set up, and yeah, these three have already been set up, so it's just these three here. No, these two, because bronze is set up. Okay, let me go do that sort of thing whilst this, like, figures itself out. And then we are going to need a bunch of elite Technium to buy the ores, and make the miners. So we need 3 per, and there's 4 of them, so we need 12. Yeah. So that might take a while. Anyway, I've talked for like ages now, so let me be back once this is done. Right, I've done a little bit. I haven't done too much, but what I have done is made 3 of these Technium, so we can get some sticks. Oh, stick. How do I not have sticks? Like, okay. Let's do that up there, so we can craft, I don't know, some sticks like that. And this is a quest as well. But we need this because up here, the assorted crystals, I actually want to upgrade these to tier 4. So what you can do is so you do that. Tier 4 we can make, right? Fluix block. 8 Fluix blocks. We do need like quite a lot more of the quartz ore. This is quartz ore, right? Sorted crystals. Oh. Well, about that. How do we get this then? Oh, maybe that does count as quartz ore then. Okay, let's try it. At geo. I'm really bad at spelling, so geosys. Okay, that's not gonna do the thing we want then. I'm guessing this counts as quartz ore. Unless there's one later on. Doesn't say it, right? So yeah, I think these assorted crystals count. Oh, why'd you start raining now? Anyway, yeah, so what we can do, sorry, let's go back to that. Quartz. We can do that, and it will tell us which ones to break. So I'm going to break this one here. We put a Fluix right there. And right there. And so on and so on. I don't know where else it wants us to put stuff. Let's fly down and have a look. I think those are the only ones it needs. And what I have done, another Blue Peter moment for us. You guys are going to have to figure out what Blue Peter moment means, because if you don't know, you don't know, right? And we do this. And now all we need, yeah, it goes down into the floor here. Okay, so this block here. I'm not going to use our fancy pickaxe because we don't need to. I think I can just mine this out like this. Yeah, that looks about right. And then we can just start placing. So I know it's like this. And then we need a load more of this sorted crystals. So that's why I've got the advanced Technium on us. Because we can go this one here. I don't know how much more we need actually. So 27. And how many did it say we needed in the thingy? 86 divided by 27. 86 divided by 27. 3 and a bit. 3 and a bit. Okay, we can do 3 and a bit. So we've got 1 already, so that means we need 2 and a bit. So, which is 3, right? Beautiful. Right, let's get this going. It's not going to show us because we're... Oh, is it stopped? Stop doing the thing. Okay, in that case, I think we can do that. And it is now showing us again. So, down 3 from here. One. Yeah, sweet. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just going to get the edges perfect. Well, we know this bottom layer is all of this stuff, right? So we put this in already. Then it's these as well. Hopefully that's one as well. Looks like it is. That's all good then. Stick one there. Stick one here. I think that's correct, you know. I think we've done it. This is probably now waiting for power. Yeah, it needs some power. So what we can do is... I was going to put this on top. Did I not grab the... I did make an exporter as well. I believe I did anyway. Exporter? I did. Sweet. So we can stick this here for now. We can also stick one of those in there. Lava. Maybe I need to pick this up and put it back down. That might be a thing, right? A little bit of a waste of power there, but that's okay with me. I have a very strange feeling we might need a tier 4 for this. What do you think? A tier 4? Doesn't say we need a tier 4, right? But also it only uses 50 FE. That's pretty good. Why are you not working? Should be working. You've got like power and everything. Come on. Am I missing one right here? If I am, that is funny. Okay, let's try breaking and placing this again. It's working. And I'll put the Elite Technium in there as well. Look at that. That was a lot of stuff. Oh, amazing. That gets 4 things at a time. At the price of... It's only 50 RF per tick. That doesn't sound right. But I think it is, you know. Amazing. We can actually get the one down from this. So... Component. Weirdly enough, you can put the different types of components in there. Multiple types. So I can stick that one in there. Doesn't do anything for it. But it needs to be at 50, right? So I've like tried to throttle it so it'd be at 50 right here. Is that saying 50? I mean, it's going down, but then I'm guessing it will go back up at some point. 70. I'm gonna leave it. That's good for us because we needed the sorted crystals. Stick these in here. Where can we put this? I don't know actually. You know what? I'll just leave it. Stick it in here for now. Awesome. Right. I'm not sure what we do now. Let's have a look at the quests. It's always a good way to... Oh, I was looking at this. You can make waystones now. Well, once we get into, you know, all the mining and all of that of diamond and all that gubbins, then we should be able to get into teleporting using these teleportation cores. And once we've got teleportation cores, the heck is that? Nether teleportation core. Nether controller. Oh, you can actually go to the nether. I thought that was disabled in this pack, but anyway. Yeah, teleportation cores, we can crush it down into flux dust, and we can use flux dust to make... Oh, that's a hefty recipe right there, but you can make these flux cores, and oh, it'll be amazing. Right, anyway, we were looking at the quests, getting distracted. We need a tier 4 miner times 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. So I'm gonna... Hopefully we'll have enough miner. Ooh. Missing a bunch of the quartz stuff. That's fine. We'll let that process, and then maybe we can make one for now. Yeah, we can make one for now. It does take a while, but I'm happy to just wait it out, let it do its thing. Yeah. Didn't quite fill up, did it? But that's fine by me. Only thing I'm worried about is if the sand goes in at the top here, it then smelts down quicker. And no, it won't smelt down quicker because all of these will finish before the sand finishes. All good then. Sweet. Right, I'm going to let all of this process, and then we'll be back once we've got a bit more of the Technium done. Oh, I can sleep as well. So, I set these off to go and make me some miners. Miner. 2 are done. Pretty good. Pretty good. Still waiting on 2 more. So these are processing, to be fair. I think what I might do, just planning ahead, I suppose. The pulverizer is kind of this thing that's taking the most time, right? Because it needs 20. It needs more than that even, because I don't know, reasons. It just needs like loads and loads of that. This, by the way, smelts that up for the Technium. I am also trying to make an exporter, but I can't because it needs this crystalline dust. Oh man, this takes a while. I'm trying to make an exporter so I can do something with this cloche. I up here made this pattern here. So this one can do, you know, certain bits. I don't know what this thing is. What's this for? Logic unit, chemical flamethrower, probe, railgun. Oh, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I needed this because I needed the vacuum tubes. And also I thought I needed a steel mechanical component, but you don't need that for the cloche. You need the iron one, which you can do another way. You can do cloche. That's the way you can do it. So I did it this way just because I couldn't be asked to come upstairs, if I'm honest. The annoying thing though is there's a few more blueprints, right? There was the one which lets you make the you know, things that you put in, what do you call them? These things. Nope, this thing. The presses, right? And I did this with it. So I grabbed this. So I had this in my inventory and I put it up here, thinking that I would get the other one back, but I didn't get the other one back. It just seems to overwrite that one. So that one's gone now, which is fine. We'll probably make another one. If we... How do I make this? So this one, yeah, that's easy enough to make. Especially as paper is super easy to make because we've got sawdust. And we can make sawdust in here with an oak log. I did a few other bits, by the way. So I now have a lapis tier 4, I think this is. You can still use the original miner. I haven't put upgrades in these two, to be fair, so I really need to. This one and this one here. Should go do that. But yeah, this one's for coal, this one's for lapis. Those are the two, like, sources that we're using, right? We're using lapis for the lapidaries, these ones, and coal for the Stirling dynamos. So yeah, these are running pretty well. I also put the auxiliary reaction chambers in here to provide more power. 480. That's kind of insane. And this one's also 480. I don't actually need this one or this one. I should have put that on these over here. These aren't losing power though, are they? Oh, that one kind of is. Maybe I nick the one out of here. This seems to use a lot more lapis than it does coal. So you can see the coal go down like this, but these ones, the lapis went down really quickly, and it was like taking... That's why I originally like went off and made the big lapis one. But yeah, what we can do now is go into this one here, chuck those in. That should make this a bit quicker, as in it will still lose power because it's 600 RF per tick, but it'll still be a little bit quicker because well, reasons. Well, because that's only making 480 instead of 600, but still quick enough in my opinion. Anyway, elite, we are getting there. I made one elite one elite technium and a couple of miners, And we are down to one more miner. So we got 4 of those miners altogether, because there's 4 things. And at the time I didn't have enough of the this stuff here. I could probably start using... Oh, I need to put some upgrades in these. Definitely. Upgrades. And these are the ones that I'm using right now, at least. Because decent amounts, right? That uses a bit of quartz as well, so maybe we put a couple of upgrades in there. Ah, okay. So I need just a bunch of sticks, right? Should do us for now. What were you out of there? Oh, you're out of the actual upgrades themselves. Should be fine. I could use these things, if I'm honest, to power the lapidaries. That's fine. I'll leave them for now. Anyway, I think that's kind of all we got time for today. Oh, actually, before we go, I wanted to show. I did set the tree back up. It's now in the middle here. So all that's using is magmatic dynamo. These don't actually take that much power, I don't believe. I didn't look how much power it takes, to be fair, but doesn't look like they do. I've got an importer, I've got an exporter there. All good. Oh, amazing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.